Miss Carter, it is your claim that this gentleman, who was your neighbor, intentionally threw himself in front of your SUV, causing this entire incident?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're telling this court that after damaging his fence, you somehow became the victim here?
Because he kept harassing me.
Harassing her? She ran over my leg! Now hold on. At some point after this incident, police were called, neighbors came outside, and somebody ended up in an ambulance?
Yes, ma'am. Because he caused a scene.
Sir, according to these medical records, your ankle was fractured after being pinned under the tire of your SUV.
Exactly. That is not what happened.
Oh, this is already a disaster. Act 1. Today's case involves a neighborhood feud that spiraled completely out of control. Damaged property, screaming matches, and eventually, somebody getting run over. Who's suing who and for what?
I'm suing my neighbor for medical bills, lost wages, and emotional distress after she ran over my foot and fractured my ankle. He's exaggerating. I barely touched him. Barely touched him with a 2-ton SUV?
Act 2. So how did a fence dispute turn into a hospital visit?
I saw her loading boxes into her SUV. I walked over to ask about the payment one last time.
You came yelling across the street.
Because you ignored me for weeks.
You were pounding on my window. Did you or did you not stand in front of her vehicle?
Yes, because she tried to drive away while I was talking.
That was incredibly stupid. Oh, I know that now. He wouldn't move because you were fleeing. I was scared. Scared people usually hit the brakes, not the accelerator. Fractured ankle, severe bruising, crutches for 6 weeks. That's not exactly a paper cut. Were there any witnesses? Yes, my neighbor across the street saw everything. And what did the witness say? She said we were arguing loudly near the driveway. Exactly, arguing, not assaulting. Then she started driving forward, slowly. And then my leg went under the tire. This is not true. One person at a time before my blood pressure explodes. There's more. Please tell me somebody recorded this. Doorbell camera footage. Did you call the police afterward? No. Why not? Because nothing happened. Nothing happened? I ended up in the hospital. Do you have hospital records? Yes, Your Honor. Fractured ankle? Severe bruising? Crutches for 6 weeks? That's not exactly a paper cut. You both behaved terribly. Sir, standing in front of a moving SUV is idiotic. Ma'am, driving forward while somebody is directly in front of your vehicle is reckless. I never meant to hurt him. Intent doesn't magically erase consequences. Exactly. The video clearly shows negligence on your part. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $8,500 for medical expenses and lost wages. When your neighbor arguments reach the point where somebody ends up under an SUV, it's time to stop discussing fences.